Welcome to our first episode of our youth development series, which is proudly sponsored by Longting Enterprises and is hosted by Future Setters Institute. So it's great to have you on board. And we're going to be discussing on the topic reasons why young individuals need to develop themselves in 2025. Right. So a lot of young individuals lack
Just
very precise skills to thrive in 2025. And that's why we have decided development program which can solve the problems that a lot of young, first and foremost, you ask yourself, who is a youth, right? A young person, a person that is vibrant, a person that has so much to offer, a person that has a very high spirit, is willing to learn, is willing to do different things and bring a lot to the table, right? The next thing is, what is development? Development, according to science, there's something we call metamorphosis. And metamorphosis talks about changes that occur, maybe from egg to the larva to the pupa. So that's almost saying that you cannot remain a baby forever. You definitely need to grow. You definitely need to work now to become better at what you do. You cannot be doing things the way people are doing things, the way you have been doing things before. They always say that you cannot do something the same way and accept or get a different result. So that's the more reason why you need to develop yourself as a young individual. Then the next thing is a need. The next thing is, why do they need? What's a need? A need is a necessity, something that is very important that we need to have. It's very important. You should have it. You should develop your skills. That's the more reason why we are saying reasons why young individuals need to develop themselves in 2025. And 2025 is a new year. We're already in March. If you ask yourself, what have I done this new year? You'll be asking yourself, what have I done this new year? And possibly you've not done much. But we are here to tell you that there are a lot of skills, there are a lot of things you can do to make yourself thrive in 2025. Future Setters Institute is an institute where young minds are groomed on three core niches: leadership, personal development, and work ethics. So join us, stay with us in this live session. Definitely, you have a lot of questions, a lot of things to learn, and all that. So, welcome to our live session. I'll be welcoming a great speaker and a youth development coach, the person of Miss Precious Emmanuel. Precious Emmanuel, you're highly welcome.
thank you so much, Victor. I'm really excited to have this
You're highly
conversation
welcome.
because personal growth is something that I do believe in
It's
a
great.
lot,
It's great.
and I know that there are many people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. I
Hello,
can hear you very well.
and I know
I can
there
hear
are
you
so
very
many
well. I
young
can hear you
people
very
out.
well. Sure.
All right, I know that there are many young people out there that are also struggling to develop themselves, but they feel stuck and they don't know where to start. So in this show, we are going to be breaking down self development to make it practical, clear, and achievable for everyone out there.
Awesome. Awesome. Precious. Awesome. So I believe there are certain reasons or certain things or certain things or reasons why young individuals need to develop themselves. So what do you feel are those reasons or some possible reasons why young individuals need to develop themselves in 2025?
That's a very important question. You know, the world is changing rapidly. There are industries that are coming up, a lot of technology advancements that have been ongoing, and competition too is increasing. So many people are improving themselves, trying to come bring their value out there. So the competition keep increasing and the world have gone globally. So for someone that is not committing to growth, they are risking living being left
Sure.
behind. Development, right, is more about becoming the best version of yourself in every aspect of your life rather than education or career advancement. Rather, it's like learning new skills, improving your mindset, building strong relationship with people that will help you grow, and also working towards your future to make the whole community, the world itself, a much better place.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So if you look
Precious. That's
at the most successful people in any industry now, what they have in common, they all invest in themselves, and that's why they never stop learning and adapting to the advance. I mean, to the technology advancing. So the real question that I have for everyone that is watching this live is, are you willing to invest in yourself starting today?
Interesting. That's a great one, Precious. A great one. So, just like you said, one of the major reasons why young individuals need to develop themselves is change, right? There's this power bank I got, right? This power bank has four. Let me show you. This power bank has four charging ports. It has three outputs and all that. What I observed is that a lot of people feel that this power bank do not exist because they feel things are done the way they feel should be done. But a lot of things are changing because people are constantly looking at the world out there and they are trying to provide solutions to problems. It's because a lot of people focus on the problems rather than provide solutions to such problems. So most times, even this projector that we usually use for our system, a lot of people looked at it that okay, these projectors work from our laptops, they work from they can work from systems and all that. What if we can turn this projector to be used by what now? Use with our phones, right? So they discovered a projector, they made a projector that can be displayed with their phones, right? You understand? And these projectors don't even need light. All they need is a power bank, just a power bank, and you are able to do this. So if you decide to stay the way you stayed in 2024, you are definitely not growing. But if you can decide to change the way you are doing things in 2025, the way you were maybe possibly you were shy in 2024, in 2025 you decide to work on your shyness, you work on your confidence, you work on the way you do things. Possibly there are certain things you don't, there are certain skills you need to learn. You change those things, then you do very well. Even your communication skills, yes, certain skills you need to develop yourself. Then also try to change environment. Try to change environment. Don't just change environment, but also change your perspective. Your perspective of okay, your perspective, the way you possibly think about that environment. What I mean by change of environment, the place I was first in Benin, right? So when I was in Benin, I was doing things certain way. Like I felt, oh, that there's no way to struggle. Maybe if you are in that place, you just feel so relaxed that things are done sweetly and all that. But when I decided to change my environment, I discovered that I can do things differently. I should learn to adapt. That if I leave that place, there are certain things I can do and just learn with time. And with time, I was developing myself, right? So these are certain issues. Another issue that another possible reason why young individuals need to develop themselves is promotion and increase in salary. Promotion and increase in salary, right? You don't expect to be getting maybe 50,000 naira in 2024. And you know that if you upgrade yourself with certain skills, maybe you learn certain skills, you learn certain things, you can do better in that job. You decide to relax and just be doing the things you have been doing in 2024. No, that's not what we are supposed to do. So, as young individuals, we should examine ourselves. The way I'm living right now, I should be willing to change the way I am right now, and currently and change and okay, maybe for example, now I'm having a bachelor degree, then there'll be need for me to increase my degree, right? To improve on myself so that I can get promoted. You understand? These are certain things that young individuals need to do. So I would love to ask you a question. What are some of the problems young people face when it comes to self-development?
Oh, I love this question because everyone have struggled with at least one problem while they are trying to develop themselves. And some of the biggest obstacles that I know young people face, which I myself have also faced sometimes, is fear of failure. Now, fear of failure is um people are afraid to start when because most people end up not starting what they want to do because they're afraid of making mistakes, right? And the thing with that is that I myself have also been a victim of that. I can recall when I wanted to start a project like that. I have lots of big vision that I really wanted to work on, but the truth was that I was once I start trying to work on those stuff, a lot of doubts start crawling in, and I'm like, can I do it? Um, will it go the way I want? All those doubts keep crawling in, and I eventually see myself not doing that. But so that's one of the challenge that I know that young people can face. The next one is lack of confidence. Some people believe that they are not good enough to get opportunities, like to face the opportunity that is right in front of them. So they don't even try to take the challenge. And that is because um, they have not worked on themselves before that opportunity presented themselves to them. So that's why we always have to be ready and adapting to the pace and everything. As things are changing, we should be changing as well and not stay stuck the same way that we are. The next challenge is distraction,
Sure,
Facebook,
sure.
WhatsApp, social media, and watching television. Negative influences to also have huge impact on distracting us. You can imagine that, okay, you're working on a project and suddenly you're making use of your system, the internet, and
Sure,
before you know, an
sure.
advertisement pops up,
Pops up,
or
yeah.
you opened Facebook to look for certain something, to go to a group that you want to type something important and send to the group. But once you get inside the Facebook, the next thing you see is a very wonderful video, and then from there you keep on scrolling, and before you know it, time have gone. So that's the huge distraction that we have in today's world, technology world. The next one is financial struggles. Some people believe self development is expensive. I have actually seen some people like that. And actually, I once thought like that, but my mindset wasn't towards the problem, it was more like the solution. So that's what made me to be very good at making research, to always look for free resources that one can use to grow up themselves. So, because financial struggles. People believe self development is expensive, but growth is more about effort than money, because that's how future setters got to where it is today. You make do of what you have presently,
Sure,
start
sure.
with whatever resources that you're currently with, and gradually you grow from there. And this also requires a mindset shift. Like I said, that I had to um, make research on, to look for free things that I can work with before I eventually start paying for more expensive things. So when we are looking at our solutions more, we get to get things done rather than not even starting at all. The next one is no support system. Without mentor or any or a community where of like-minded people, it's difficult for one to continue. So you just feel lost and give up. So have you heard of the quote that said, "You are the average of the five people around you"? I'll break it down. If you around rich people, for example, people that talk about money, maybe they come together to discuss their money challenge, money failures, money growth. If you're in those type of people, you get to learn from other people's mistakes and then work on yours, because they'll always be the one encouraging you, do this, I know you can do this. But if you're in the other in a community of where you want to grow, but the people around you are reluctant, they don't want to grow and everything, the vibes they give out is what you eventually get. Even if you have a big vision and you're in that community, you just look at it as something that is not achievable and give up. So it's always good for us to change. And Victor even mentioned when he was saying it, that it's good to change your location, change the people around you. And that's why future setters is actually out here for us. It's a community of like-minded people that are willing to grow. So the good news is every challenge has a solution. You don't need
Sure.
to have everything all figured out before you start. You just need to take the first step and keep going. If you need support, you can join the Future Setters Institute.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Precious. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. So concerning what you said, I really like the aspect of, a lot of people, they love to be perfect. A lot of people love to be perfect. Instead of trying to do things very well, they love to be perfect. And you don't need to be perfect. That's one thing that a lot of people need to know. You don't need to be perfect. They just need to keep trying. They just need to keep
Yeah,
trying, because if
that's
you
it.
want to be perfect, there will be a lot of problems. There'll be a lot of problems along the way. So I advise a lot of young persons out there, those persons that are having issues in one way or the other, try not to struggle with perfection. Rather, try to do things. Just try your possible best. Show up. face challenges, and don't worry, you will grow over time. But when you decide to you want to be perfect, you want this to be great, you need all the money, you need all the support at first, those things don't come the way you want it, right? So I advise
Yes.
people that they should, you know don't expect things to be perfect at first. Then another thing is low confidence. Low confidence. A lot of people are not confident in themselves. They are not really confident in themselves. They feel, what about, how will I do this? How will I do that? And all that. Rather, just try to be confident, because you are the one that said, okay, I want to do this. You want to do this particular thing. So you should be willing to say, oh, let me take the risk. Let me try my possible best to do it, no matter what. I should not worry about what others say. Just believe in yourself. The first thing is to believe in yourself. That's one thing that I always advise young individuals to do. Then ignore fear. Do not be scared. Do not be scared of taking action. Try to take action. Just be willing and ready to learn over time. Then, in terms of mentorship, that's another challenge that a lot of young individuals have. Right? They are like, I can't ask for help. I can't seek for support. I can't do this. I can't do that. Rather, try to seek for support when you know you cannot. Um, Try to speak out, just like I said. Try to speak out. Do not be scared. Be willing to start something. If you have something in your mind to start, just try your possible best to start it. And do not worry. With time, things will come out perfectly. Okay. Another thing is okay. So there's this challenge I would love you to know about, but this will come in after this recorded message. So we just have one minute to listen to this recorded message for all of you. Listen to this recorded message. It's coming now. All right,
Welcome to
it's
Future
coming.
Setters Institute, where we believe in empowering individuals to create a lasting impact in the world. Whether you are a student, a young professional, a coach, or a leader, this is your platform for growth, collaboration, and transformation. At Future Setters Institute, our mission is clear. We empower young minds to reach their full potential, provide mentorship, training, and opportunities for personal and professional development. We foster a strong support system because no one should feel alone on their journey. Our vision is to become a renowned training institute for leaders, a certified training and certification hub, and a trusted resource for individuals and families across Nigeria and Africa. What sets us apart? Accessibility. Our coaches and mentors are always within reach. Trust, efficiency, and professionalism. We are dedicated to excellence. Collaboration, bringing together professionals from all fields to inspire change. Growth and innovation, staying ahead and adapting to the world's evolving needs. People-centric approach, you are at the heart of everything we do. We care about you and we are ready to shaping everything we do in line with what you need. Join our community on Facebook and connect with like-minded individuals. Participate in our programs, mentorship sessions, and challenges. Follow us on our social media and stay updated on life-changing opportunities. Share your journey and engage with others to build a strong network of future setters. Let us grow together. The future belongs to those who prepare for it. Are you ready to take the next step? Join us today and become part of something greater. You need to become a future setter. Future setter. Future setter. God bless you.
So thank you so much for being with us. So just like Priska said, you need to have an open mind, be willing to learn, and be willing to try. Do not be perfect at first. Be willing to learn over time. So um, we're going to have something. We're going to discuss something now. So another problem that a lot of young people have is competition. Right? A lot of competitions are around. Right? So possibly competition, globalization. Let's observe the way things are going now. In terms of the IT world, in terms of the computer era and all that, a lot of things have changed. You understand? So, how well are you meeting up to these things? What are those skills you are learning? Possibly now, can you make a Google form? Understand? Can you make a Google form? Can you go live? Can you like organize a live training? Can you use Zoom? Can you make use of Google Meet? Right? Can you present with the use of PowerPoint slides? Can you prepare PowerPoint slides? Can you design with CorelDRAW? You understand? These are skills that at least young persons are supposed to learn at this moment. Because if you decide to fold your arms and not meet up to the current changes in the world right now, then there's already a problem. You need to develop yourself, your IT skills, and also you need to learn how to, things. It's not everything that has to be done physically, right? It's not everything that has to be done physically. There are certain things that can be done online right now. So just for you to know the right application, the right tools, right, the right tools to really do this training. So another thing is know your competitors. Know your competitors. What are they doing differently? Possibly you have an organization already existing. What are the competitors doing differently from you? You need to ask around, do some survey, and know what they are doing. Then also work on yourself. The major competition you have is yourself, because you need to build yourself. Rather than saying that the competition is those people have experienced everything, they've seen everything, and they know what to do better. But if you decide to fold your arms and not do better, then there's already a problem. Then also try your possible best to build your customer relationship. Try to build your customer relationship. Try to follow up your customers and regularly extend greetings and felicitations. This is one way to still help out to build your organization. Be ready to improve your skills. It's very important. You need to be ready to improve your skills rather than don't fold your arms. I've said this so many times. Do not fold your arms and watch things just go haywire. Rather, try your possible best to meet up to the competitions existing around you. Then another thing, just like Priska said, we need to try to, work on our personal growth, right? Work on our personal growth. So you ask yourself, am I still a baby? I'm not really a baby, right? I'm growing. You understand? The youth age is from about 14 to 45. So imagine you are around 45 and you have not really achieved anything. You are not really doing anything. You are still asking for urgent tutor, you are still asking for support and all that. No, these are things that you're supposed to look at yourself. What are the things I need to change? What are the things I need to do better? So, in terms of maybe last year, I was not confident enough to address the crowd. So, this is something that I can work on. Work on building my confidence, work on building my self esteem, work on my body image. Maybe possibly the way I see myself. Okay, I have this particular, maybe this particular body part, and this body part is very big. People use that to laugh at me. Rather, I should internalize it that this particular body part is a gift from God. I should accept it, right? So if I can accept it and value it and use it well, that's one thing that will make me to grow because I already love myself. Nobody will look down on me and all that. And that you try to communicate effectively. These are things that you need to do. Learn how to communicate effectively. If maybe I cannot pass a good message last year, this year I can pass messages effectively, right? Learn how to pass messages effectively. In terms of posture, maybe the way you are standing, the way you stand last year, maybe you want to address people, you are kind of bending yourself, you are not able to, stand confident and all that. You can now learn how to position yourself well, stand well, and do things well. In terms of time management, how well do you manage time? Can you manage time effectively? To learn how to manage time. You learn how, if they give you 5 minutes to deliver something, learn how to work with that 5 minutes. That's another thing that we should try our possible best to do. Then try to discover your strengths. Try your possible best to discover your strengths. What am I good at? If I know what I'm good at, then I should develop it, build that particular thing that I'm good at. That will also help me. Then, like you said, finance. Try to know how to manage your finances and work in line with your budget. That's another thing. Because if you don't know how to manage your finances, then how will you be able to buy those things that you need at the moment? Right? So these are things that you need to do. You need to learn how to manage your finances and work within your budget. Another great thing that we need to do. Then be satisfied. Be satisfied, right? This sense of satisfaction and believe that okay, be satisfied with yourself. Be satisfied with yourself and don't see others as and just so Miss Precious Emmanuel, do you have anything to add to this?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, um, there are five key areas I believe every young person should focus on for their growth, and you have mentioned all of them literally. So, I'm just going to break it down into the five. Skills development. So, it's necessary that in 2025, everyone learns the practical skills. Everyone needs to learn how to communicate effectively, which you mentioned that we need it in our customer relationship in relating with customers. We need to know how to manage our customers and the our business partners too as well, and that's also related with leadership. And also you mentioned tech skills that um, young adults can start learning today so that they can be on top of the game. Tech skills like coding, digital marketing, content creation is like a very big market lately. You can go out there, be real, be natural, and do what you love. Doing what you love will sustain you in the market. So the second one is networking and mentorship. Who you connect with can change your life. So it's best that everyone surrounds themselves with people that inspire and challenge them, not people that make them to feel comfortable and just relax. So you need to surround yourself with people that will groom you and continue to encourage you to grow. The next important thing is personal branding, which is very important in this age that we are. Online presence matters. If you are not online, you are missing out from global marketing, from reaching out to people around the world, while others are there already taking advantage of this opportunity. So make use of LinkedIn, social media, and other platforms to showcase your business, to showcase your skills, and target the global audience so you don't miss out. And try to make everything on your social media consistent with each other. So the next one we'll be looking at is self-discipline and consistency. Success is about building habits, not just motivation. And Victor already mentioned time management. Time management, I want to add to that is about self-discipline, consistency, time management. It's all about mastering yourself. So to master yourself, you need to stick to whatever you say. Let your yes be yes and let your no be no. If you are saying that you want to do something at a particular time, not for any other reason or any other body's interest, just do it for your own self and gain the respect for yourself. Once you say you're going to do something at a time, stick to it, stick to your words. That alone will boost your confidence and you become more disciplined. So for the mindset growth, success starts in the mind. You have to read, learn, and stay open to new opportunity. And Victor already mentioned that there is competition, but I mean that you shouldn't worry about competition in the market. All you have to worry about is you yourself. You are the competition, and most times we are our own problems. So the only solution can also is also ourselves. Work on yourself and stay open to opportunities. So if you focus on these areas, you'll be positioning yourself for success in 2025 and beyond. Yeah. I also
So
want to add to what I just said because I know that there are some people out there that find it hard to let go of people, and this is under networking and mentorship. You have to declutter your relationships. People that are bringing you down, people that are always complaining. It's not always good to be around people that always complain. Rather, look for people that have a good mindset, that always want to grow, always look at solutions. What would they do to make things better? Those are the people you should surround yourself with. That's if you have not gotten someone that can really mentor you or what you want, at least you should be around people that are willing to grow in the same direction as you. So you need to declutter your relationship. Don't be afraid to let go of people so that you can give room for other better relationships that will grow you and support you.
awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Precious.
You're
Okay, I'm coming. Let me something I also want to keep in. Be willing to start conversations with new persons. Be willing to start conversations with great minds. Okay, so what I mean by that is you've observed this person is in your niche, right? Where you want to be. This person already where you want to be willing to say, okay, let me start a conversation with this person. Let me see if this person will respond to me. Let me see if this person can mentor me. This person can help me to grow, right? So just start it. You greet the person, you reach out to the person. How you doing today? My name is this, that. I like what you are doing. Try to, just talk to the person, possibly share what you do with the person. Maybe the person, you can ask the person for ideas. How did you start and all that? If there's a way the person can support you, these are things that you can actually do. Do not be scared to ask for help. Do not be scared to ask for help. Do not be scared to network with people. These are things that we need to actually do, because these persons that you network with are the ones that will be backing you in the end. They'll be the ones to be supporting you. So if you are scared of networking with those persons, then you will not know them, and you will just be doing things. Most times you may be doing things wrongly, and these persons know how to do things right. If you don't reach out to them, you just continue doing things wrongly. So these persons will put you on the right path, right? So that's why it's good to try to network with people. Then another thing, just like you said, is read. Yes, read. Right? Try to read. Like most young individuals don't like to read, and it's not good, because when you read, you discover new things. Right? There's this book I read, and the book says the brain is like a muscle. The brain is like a muscle. And the more you read, it's just like you're exercising your muscle, and your muscle becomes toned, becomes very strong, very, very agile, and all that. The more you do exercises, you see a lot of people doing exercises all the time. When they do these exercises, they become very agile. They have new informations, new things, and all that. When you decide not to read, most times you actually starve yourself of new things, of a lot of things. You try to read, right? Try to read, and not just read things that interest you. Those things that interest you. Don't read. Maybe you don't read because someone is telling you read. If reading works for you, read. If it doesn't work for you, then find a better method that helps you to still stay informed and educated. Then, like you said, master yourself. Know what works for you, and work in that line. If something does not work for you, don't force yourself. Don't force yourself because people are saying, this is what is vogue, this is the major thing now. And you not try to force people to do those things. No, try to do things that work for you, right? Don't force yourself to do things. Then another thing is challenge yourself. Challenge yourself, and don't look down on yourself, right? Something today, this thing you did today, and you've observed it that possibly I can do better in this thing. Why not just try it? Okay, let me give you a story. Far back 2024, when we started doing these trainings and all that, we were doing it just like single, like just a person, just me trying to teach people, coach people, and all that. When I was doing it, it got to a level I was not like, wow, maybe I could just partner with some persons, reach out to them, let's have a say all that. Then we tried it out and it worked out. What we just did was you make your video and make my video and merge them together. But there was something I observed, that there was no like interaction between us, right? There was no interaction between us. We decided, I was asking myself, is there a way we can do it that we can have form of interaction where the speakers can connect, they can discuss thinking out of the box. Because from one thing we thought of, we were able to think of other ways to do things. When you do challenge yourself, you just feel, oh, the way I'm doing things, I just want to stick to the way I've been doing things. Then there's already a problem. So be ready to challenge yourself. Let me do this. Let me do things better. Things that the audience will love, right? Things that these people will value me. The more I grow, the more they pick interest in me and all that. So that's why we need to actually try our possible best to challenge ourselves. And that's why we brought together a future setters challenge. We brought together a future setters challenge, and we have a Facebook page which is future setters on Facebook. So if possible, you can search on Facebook for the Facebook page. Precious, can you like drop the link to the Facebook page on the comment
Okay,
section?
the link we drop
Possibly
on
drop
the
the link.
comments.
So okay, okay, can you do that?
Yes.
All right. So the link will be dropped on the comments in the comment section. So all you just do is you are going to make a video. You are going to make a video where you are going to share a story. You are going to share something. Let's say you are going to share something. Maybe there's something you want to grow in your life currently in 2025. Possibly your confidence. Possibly you want to try to be more learn how to communicate effectively. You want to build on your passion. You want to learn how to speak effectively. You want to do certain things. Maybe there are certain skills that you want to learn, right? Just like she said, there are so many skills, maybe coding and all to do those things, right? just talk about one thing you want to do, and you make a video about it. Then take actionable steps. Just like Precious said, take actionable steps towards doing these things, right? You don't just make the video, but after making the video, you say, okay, I'm going to, okay, from today, I will make sure that I do this particular thing. If this is what I'm supposed to learn, if these are books I'm supposed to read, I read it. If these are lectures I'm supposed to attend, you attend. Then, um, Precious, I would love you to also give more insight on this. Also give us more insight on this as well.
Okay. I, I, I know that so many people are really wanting to take action, but they are out there waiting for that perfect moment for them to start. But I've been a victim of this, and that's why I want to speak a little bit about this. So most people, even me, have actually been waiting for the perfect moment to start. But I discovered that perfection is actually an illusion. If we keep waiting for the perfect time to start something, the perfect for something to be perfect before you make use of it, or all those things, it just eventually makes us not to start anymore. So here's what I normally tell myself whenever I feel stuck or trying to see myself stuck in being a perfectionist, right? So we start small. Even if you don't have all the answers, just take the first step from what you know at the moment and just work with that. Then you can like anything that you want to start up, just do it anyhow, in any way. Don't overthink things when you are doing it, because at the end of the day, what matters is that
Yeah,
you're making progress. Secondly, embrace mistake. Don't be afraid to to fail, because failure is actually the stepping stone to success. It's usually like a feedback, so you just have to learn from it and keep moving forward. All right, so progress, like I said, is better than being perfect. You will never reach perfection, but you can always improve on what you are doing. So if you're waiting for the perfect time, let me just remind you that the perfect time is now to start. Start it messy, start it scared, but most importantly, just start. And then the second thing you have to do is being consistent. That's it.
sure, sure. Be consistent, sure. Very great one.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Precious. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I would love us to share our story. Okay, maybe we could just share our story, how we got to know each other.
Oh my god. I usually tell people about this story just to like
Okay, you start.
tell them, give them an example of what I mean by just starting, right? So actually, when I met Victor, I met him on LinkedIn. He sent me a link to go through um his YouTube content,
Channel.
right? And I went through it,
Yeah.
and I clicked on the link, I went and I saw how it was full of insights. And what attracted me the most was the sound, because I've always wanted to make videos. I've always wanted to be consistent like him. So I had to ask him how did you arrange the
Great
sound
one.
system. So he just gave me his WhatsApp number on LinkedIn that I should contact him, and that was where I got his number, and they started chatting on WhatsApp from there. So he told me that all I have to do is to increase my volume and something. And I was like, okay, if I keep the phone near me and far away from me, won't the won't there be voice? I mean,
Friends, yeah.
won't the volume be different? He said no, you just have to increase it to 1,000 on InShot and something like that. So I was like, okay, cool. Immediately after it, he sent me a link to join Future Sisters Institute, which I joined. I told him that it was such a honor, like it was actually such a honor for me to join his team. I was so happy. Then I joined, and that was it for me because I know I'm always occupied with so many things, and I always wanted to
Sure.
try a lot of new stuff. So eventually, Victor was always posting regularly on the group chat, on the future setters group WhatsApp group chat. It was it was like I admired that because I've always wondered, imagine if I have a group and probably I taught my students how to be a graphic designer because I'm a graphic designer.
Sure.
So how will I continue to make that group active? And I was seeing Victor doing that. I was like, wow, wow. So is this how it's being done? Okay, fine. So normally he usually send us list of topics that we
Topics.
can work on. Yes, and he gave us a script in case we are reluctant to start, and like so we can follow that sample script to start up something, which I liked. I saw it the first time. I did not do anything about it. I just admired the fact that it was consistent. But he kept on posting it again and again. I was like, okay, fine. Let me just pick one topic because the topics were enticing, right?
Sure,
So
sure,
I
sure.
eventually chose one topic and I was like, I'm going to do this one. Then I just told him and left. In my mind, I've fulfilled all righteousness. I've
Sure.
listened to myself, right? And I've told him that this is what I want to speak on. And he accepted. But the shocking thing is what I'm about to tell you next because usually or normally if he had allowed me to go on my own pace and everything,
Sure. I know
I
you
think
up to now you're still waiting.
after 1 year I make that video. So he sent me a message and told me that it'd be nice if you can cooperate properly that um I should send my video December 8th because he's going to be posting December
You still
9th.
remember the date. Wow.
No, I can remember vividly because if not because of that text, I wouldn't have sent that video. So I think it was third that I viewed that message, 2nd or 3rd of December, and I saw the message and I was like, this is serious. So I said, okay, don't worry, I will deliver because at least this before I got to this stage, I learned that if you're always going to deliver on someone's work, if you tell the person I'm going to deliver it next week, you can deliver it 2 days before the week completes. So I was going to do something like that
Sure.
to show how proactive I am and how interested I am in it. So December 3rd came, I was not willing to do it. Fourth came, I wasn't willing. Fifth, I was like, Precious, we have not done this video before. If we don't do something now, how are we going to submit before then?
Sure.
So six came. I had this sense of responsibility because of the way he structured the message. I was like, let's just do it today. And that's how I set my camera and did that video over and over and over again because I had to give myself at least 1 day just in case I didn't get it first, the this first time on 6th that I'm trying it out. So I did it and I even got the hang of it. Starting it was difficult because I had to pause, play every
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
many times, but I actually get it. Then I edited the video and sent, and I was so happy with myself. I was like, I'm going to continue this. So it's really
Exactly.
amazing when all we have to do is really start. Just press the
Yeah.
if it's content creation, just press the button. Don't think about anything. Post it and then
Sure,
continue
sure,
like that.
sure. Yes. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. Thank you so much, Precious. Okay, so should
Yeah.
I share mine as well?
Yes, yes,
Should I
please
share?
do.
Okay, okay. Well, I did that for a lot of persons. I messaged a lot of persons, and but there was just one person. The person was just like, "Let's try." I was okay. I messaged you. I didn't really care about the amount of followers. I noticed maybe possibly the amount of followers were not much and all that. I just did it. I didn't really know.
Wait, let
Some
me
people
add
care
to
about.
that, Victor. I can't leave this
All right,
out. Let me add to that.
all right, all right.
So why I keep telling people to start with what they have, everything right now. Before Feature Setters got sponsored, right? I'm not even going to lie. I saw the designs and your channel. I was like, wait, to my own satisfaction, is really bad. Like I'll say it plainly, it was really bad, but I was admiring it because I'm a perfectionist, right? So
Sure, sure.
when I saw that it looked so bad, not up to my standard, and it was consistent, I was like, no, 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 no. Of course, I have good skills in doing all those things, right? But I've not done it. So someone can even see my content and be like, okay, you're trying kind of
Hello,
something.
Krista.
But sometimes not
Hello, Krista.
as good as
I will get. You can continue. I will get back to you in just few minutes. I'll get back to you in just few minutes. Let me quickly charge. Just continue. Continue.
okay,
Continue.
okay. So for someone that is still learning compared to me that I'm sure that I have all those skills already, but is posting consistently, which is even better. Like between the two, someone that is not good at it but is posting consistently, and someone that is good never see, and which one will be any lot of customers was that I was really looking at, and I was like, wow, I really have to start putting my talent out there. Why me that is perfect in what I do and everything? I'm still looking forward to how to be more perfect. Like there's a stage where we get to and that we are like we know a lot but we don't know anything because we have not really started, and that was the stage I really was at that moment. So when I saw Victor, I was so happy and I was motivated because he was actually willing to drag me along, to bring me out from my comfort zone to do things together. And that's why I'm moving right here speaking with everyone today. If not because of that, I wouldn't have been here. And if you want to also get inspired by what I mean, and you are good at something, I would advise you to go to Future Setters page, especially on LinkedIn on YouTube, TikTok. Go through all these pages, watch, and you will notice how consistency can make changes. Because right now, I know Victor have over 5,000 followers on LinkedIn, but me that just started and I know I am good at my own stuff. And also another good thing is growth. And from the if I can um compare how Victor was and Future Setters Institute was when I joined and compare it now, the gap have really increased far distance. I actually make use of Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator. Victor makes use of Canva, I mean CorelDRAW, and I'm really impressed with the designs he normally make for Future Setters Institute because I know I cannot use CorelDRAW. I learned it, but I never thought about becoming that fluent in CorelDRAW. So when I saw the designs from last year compared to this year, it has improved by far. And because I stopped like creating videos for a while due to some personal matters, right? When I came back and I saw all his posts and everything, I was wowed and I was kind of jealous. I'm not even going to lie. Because he's becoming so good at CorelDRAW. So that's why I'm even considering trying to learn CorelDRAW. But don't mind me, I'm just saying that. So yeah. Victor, are you there?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, but it seems like I'm going to use another phone to come up now. Okay, I'm trying to sort it out because this my system is about to switch off. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can
So,
hear you. So
all right.
for others out there who are willing to like develop yourself, I highly recommend Future Setters Institute. I can't recommend this institute enough because this is just literally going to grab you by your hand and tell you and show you the way, like step by step. Someone will always be there for you to keep you. If you're looking for an accountability partner, right now Victor is my accountability partner. If you're looking for such, join the Future Setters Institute. And I'm actually trying to send the link, but
Okay, it's not working.
yes, like it seems like YouTube is not allowing me to send link to in the comments. So everyone, let me talk about change a little bit. The more we learn, the more we are prepared for shifts, growth changes in our life, our community, and our industry. So it's always best to stay curious in whatever field you are in and keep learning and develop a growth mindset. Instead of seeing change as a threat, we should always see it as an opportunity to grow. I know some people who are always afraid to like face a certain situation. For example, let's say you want to travel out, people are always telling you, more yes, so they pay in dollars or something. But do you know how people are suffering there? So some people can look at that and be like, ah, I'm afraid though. I'm afraid of going out. I don't want to because what I'm hearing is very challenging and all that. Your mindset should be more like, let me go and see what happens first, rather because those people that are saying all those things, in fact, why are they not back in Nigeria? Those people that are saying all those things, they might actually be going through their own paths in life, and your path will be different. Your own maybe immediately you go out there, everything just turns out, everything work out for your good. Immediately you are there. So instead of trying to look at the problem that people might have or might have been facing, try to look at what you want and just go for it. Okay. Another thing I would want to say is that you should take action as quick as possible. I had the opportunity to highly respected business mentor, right? And he told me, oh, so in a particular meeting that I was in at that time, he literally said so that instead of you to be telling me all these theories, stop telling me theories. It's better as yeah, for us to be discussing about theories and not taking action. So instead of overthinking something, take small step like do the small adjustment, the correction and everything as you go. The truth is those who resist change, they get left behind, and but those who adapt will always find new opportunities and get the best out of it.
Hello, Precious.
Now for yeah, yes, Victor, I can hear you.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me? She's talking.
I can hear you.
Hello, Precious. Are you there? Can you
I
hear me?
can hear you. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hearing you.
Okay. Can you hear me? All right, great. Okay, so I have some questions. I have some questions which I love to ask. The first question is, how can I adapt to a drastically changing economy as a young individual?
Are you asking me? Hi, Victor. Hi, Victor.
Miss Precious, we're unable to hear you. I don't know what could be wrong. I don't know what could be wrong.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you
While
hear
we
me?
wait for her, but just want to encourage you to try your possible best to take action. Um,
Can you hear me?
try your possible best to be confident. Um, you know, if you are not confident, no one will believe in you. People need to believe in you, but before people believe in you, you need to believe in yourself.
Hello.
Before you pass that message, you have to believe in yourself. So that's one thing that we should try our possible best to do, right? Believe in
Hello.
yourself, because there's no message you want to pass. If you are passing the message and maybe your body language and the way you speak, they are two different things, there's already a problem. So you need to try your possible best to believe in yourself, pass the message you want to pass without fear. And that is actually very important. You need to be confident in yourself. Then another thing is people struggle with being perfect, right? A lot of people struggle with being perfect. Just like Precious said, a lot of people struggle with being perfect, and that's a major problem a lot of people have. But you don't need to be perfect, like she said. You need to just start, try it out, try it out. Just try it out, and when you try it out, you become more confident. You believe in yourself. You're able to do certain things, and you know, okay, this thing I wasn't able to do it before, but now you can do it, right? So you need to believe in yourself, right? So Precious, you are welcome back. You are welcome back.
Thank you
You are
so
welcome back.
much. I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay. So another thing, the major question I ask now is, how can I adapt to a drastically changing economy as a young individual?
I actually mentioned it. Stay curious and keep learning, develop a growth mindset, and take actions quickly and adjust as you go. That's the most important thing. I've actually spoken on it. I think the network was not good that time, but I have. Can you hear me?
Okay. First, I'm not able to hear you. I will log out and log in again. I'm coming. Is that what you're doing?
Okay. Okay.
Here we go. You can just log out and log in again. You can continue. You can continue. I will log out and log in. You can continue.
Okay. So waiting for Victor while he comes in. But before that, I want to still emphasize about the challenge that future setters have. So you have to make a short video, 30 to 60 seconds video, sharing one personal development goal for 2025. Post it in our future setters Facebook community and engage with at least three other posts that you see there. So we'll send you the link. I'll try sending it in the comment section again so you can click on the link. But if you're ready to take action, make sure to complete the challenge because we are going to be reviewing it, some of our posts in our next episodes. Let's go together, okay? Yeah, we're waiting for Victor. Let's take a short break.
status institute where we believe in empowering individuals to create a lasting impact in the world. Whether you are a student, have a coach, or a leader, use your platform
All right,
status
Miss Precious.
institute.
Yeah. Can you hear
Seems
me?
like the sound is coming out now. Yes, I can hear you very well now.
Alright.
Okay, so the audience, I'm very sorry for the breaking transmission and everything. Bear with us. We'll come out stronger next week. We'll surely come out stronger next week. Okay, so the
Yeah.
first question is, how can I adapt drastically to a changing economy?
Yes, Victor. Can you hear me?
Okay, so are you there?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I'm here. I'm
Are you
hearing
there?
you. Yeah. I can
Okay,
hear
I'm
you.
listening.
All right. I have already mentioned it why the network was all shaky. So I'm just going to list out the points again. Is that okay?
Allow she come up now. Okay, she back. She's not able to enter. She's not back. She's not able to enter. Yeah, because he see camera. It's back camera. Front camera. I've changed it. I swear, my brother. All right, Precious. All right, you're welcome back. Sorry for the issues. Sorry for the issues. Okay, so okay. Yeah, so can you hear me now?
Yeah, clearly.
All right. All right. So one major question is how can I know that I'm growing and how to spot growth? Another question.
Okay.
How to spot growth?
Yeah. Yeah. Come again with your question. Hmm? Hello? Please, can you repeat your question? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think I got your
Okay,
question.
Precious.
Yeah?
Hear you.
You
Unable to
can
hear
hear
you.
me, right? You can hear me.
I'm unable to hear you. No, I can't. I'm not able to hear you.
Okay, so I think your question is about growth. How can one continue to grow, right?
Wow. Wow.
They're coming on Thursday, right? Yeah, but you said 13 now.
All right,
Hello?
Miss Precious. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you very well now. I can hear you very well now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so believe you're already talking on the second question.
Yeah, you asked me about growth,
Okay.
right? I was asking you to repeat your
Yeah.
question.
Okay. Okay. So I should repeat the question.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Okay. The second question is, how can I know that I'm growing? How to spot growth?
Okay. You spot growth by tracking your progress. If we're talking about in our career, are you talking about career or promotions?
Generally.
Okay. Oh, how do you track growth? In general, growth is um you can track growth by, I mean, it just shows whenever you are growing. So I don't really know how, in which
I can.
aspect, but I think I
I
should
can. Okay.
divide the
Okay.
aspects so
Let's
I
say.
can
Let's
give.
say in career. Okay. Let's say in career. In career. In career.
Okay. In your career, it's just about working smarter. When you see yourself working smarter, not harder, then you know that you're growing. For example, you can um become a valuable asset in your at your workplace by developing skills that make you stand out from the rest of your team, right? And solve more problems for the company. Let's say your job is about, let's say you're an assistant, like a secretary or something in your office, right? Instead of just doing the minor work, for example, your boss might tell you do this.
Hello, Priska. Hello, Precious. Can you hear me? Seems like the network is waving over there. I can't hear you very well again. Okay. I want to appreciate everyone that was with us in this live session. To appreciate you all for being with us. Yes, it wasn't easy, but I do hope that you learned something from this. And hopefully, in episode 2, we look forward to having you with us. And it's going to take place same time, same channel on YouTube and on LinkedIn. Victor Otasoye. So do well to be part of our training, 3 p.m. This coming Sunday. So that is on the 16th, of March. So do well to be with us. Come with your questions, come with your ideas. And for those that have questions, possible questions that they want to share, they want to ask, feel free to ask in the comment section below. And also try your possible best to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then also follow us on LinkedIn. Follow Precious Emmanuel Chinyere on LinkedIn. Also try to follow me, Victor Tasuriye, on LinkedIn. Let's grow together. And if there is any challenge you're having, we look forward to helping you solve your problems. Also, we have an upcoming program which is tagged My First Speaking Engagement. And this My First Speaking Engagement program is going to take place from the 23rd of March to the 24th of April. So we look forward to having you in this program, which is tagged My First Speaking Engagement. So it's going to be a great program. You're going to learn how to go live from the comfort of your home on 2-3 channels at the same time. You're going to learn how to speak effectively, learn how to create your own YouTube channel, learn how to create your own LinkedIn platform, and also reach out to people and get results. And there are so many other things you are going to learn. You're going to learn code calling effectively, and so many other things. So if you're interested in being part of our paid training, do it to message the number on the screen, which is +2347036214263. So thank you for being with us, and we do appreciate your time, spending this time with us. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful evening and a wonderful night.